Top brass of the University of Lagos, including the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Folashade Ogunshola, former Vice-Chancellor and Chairman of the occasion, Professor Rahmon Bello, Pro-Chancellor and other guests are here to witness the 56th Convocation Lecture holding at the Ade Ajayi Hall. In her welcome address, the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Professor Folashade Ogunshola, said the authorities must rethink Nigeria's education sector and tap into the demography of the country's youth population for national development.
Nigeria, with a population of 226 million, has a large and growing youth population with about 70% under the age of 30. And the median age 18.1 years. This large youth group must be educated to actualize their massive potential as a workforce and consumer base that is crucial for economic growth and for shaping our future.
Chairman of the lecture and 11th Vice-Chancellor of UNILAG, Professor Rahmon Bello, said this lecture will complement previous editions in line with the VC's vision for the university.
This lecture on maximizing Nigeria's demographic dividend through urgent efficient reform for global continuance in the 21st century, which is to be delivered by Mr. Odan Otto, have been well described by Madam VC herself in her opening remarks. I believe that this is going to complement the previous ones because it's going to be looking at and paying emphasis on major inputs and outputs of the university system.
The guest lecturer, whose founder, Slum to School Africa, Orondam Otto, restates the need for all to play a role in the education of the African child and ensure the continent benefits from its youth demography.
As a nation, we understand that our greatest resources are not our mineral resources. They are not our natural resources. They are what? Human resources. And if we are really going to maximize that, we need to ensure that we prioritize our children. So what is demographic dividend? Economists will define it as a period when a country's working age population is larger than its dependent population.
He advocates better ways of managing the continent's educational system.
The first most radical reform I want us to think about today is that Nigeria needs to define a clear, compelling education, long-term national vision, one that is not owned by a government or a political party, but by the nation itself.
The 56th Convocation Lecture of the University of Lagos presents another opportunity to bring challenges within the Nigerian educational space to the front burner, with emphasis on the urgent need for all stakeholders, especially government, to be more deliberate about education of the youth population and to position Nigeria as a global player across all spheres of human endeavor.